Rasty McGibbon with Minot, women's coach Ryan Miner, Division I. Ryan, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks, Rasty.
You know, it reminds me of Miracle on Ice, strictly for this. A lot of people don't realize that the Americans beat the Russians in the semis, not in the finals. I think we all knew that ultimately someone would beat Liberty. When you came to the rink tonight, did you think it would be you guys tonight? I mean, obviously you wanted it to be, but did you?
Honestly, when you get to this stage in the tournament, any team can win. In my gut, I just had this feeling of resiliency and how much work we put in the last couple days. And, that final buzzer at the end of the third period we were going into overtime, and I just had this feeling that was like, you know what, we've done it twice already. We're going to do it again.
Do you ever look up at the clock and you see that you're getting out? I mean, into the game, you were outshot 72-42, and you're just like, they hadn't doubled you, but I think there were times when the shots were, a 2-to-1 ratio, and you were just like, holy cow! I mean, we're getting shot out of the building.
Yeah, that's a testament to our goaltending, our D zone, our D, and our forwards. We got outshot last game too, and they sacrificed their bodies, they pressured pucks, and you know what? We haven't been a team that has scored a lot of goals this year. We've had to rely on our defensive side of the game, and tonight, we got lucky in a few times, but we blocked more shots than I've ever seen this season. Haley Beaver played phenomenal, and
just speak to her for a minute. I mean, incredible. 71 saves.
Yeah.
Double overtime.
She has been the backbone of our team all year. Obviously, we have to do it up front for her, but there's not a time where she's not in the net where I don't feel like we have the chance to win. And tonight, she stood on her head, played amazing, and now she has to recuperate and get ready to go again tomorrow.
Right. So when you went in at the start of the first overtime and you went into the change room at the start of the second overtime, some of these girls have to be aware that they're getting outshot, and it's not the shots win the game. What's your message in the room?
So it really wasn't about obviously next goal wins, right? So it was get the puck out, get it through the neutral zone, and get the puck on net. Now obviously that took some time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there was no set plan. It was survive and move on, right? So we took care of our D zone. We got the puck through, and luckily we had some space, and we were actually able to make a nice play to win the game. But again, it's the girls at that point with exhaustion. It's keep your head straight, get out there for 10 seconds, and then get off, and just and luckily, for the most part, we rolled 4 lines all game, so we were lucky enough to have a bit of a break.
About 1 or 2 game minutes before you guys won the game, there was about a 2 or 3 minute period there where it almost felt like the ice started to slope in your favor, and you guys got 2 or 3 minutes of sustained pressure down in the Liberty zone.
Yeah.
Did you start to get some increased optimism off that?
I think honestly, after that no-goal call, one of our captains turned to the bench and said, "This is a gift. Let's take advantage of it and not disappoint." So again, I think that was the motivation that kind of drove that, and from there we kept buzzing as much as we could.
Tell me about the mutual respect. I saw you and Chris Lowe's. He came over and congratulated you, immediately as he went onto the ice. Tell me about the mutual, the parity with the top 4. Okay, and the top 4 this year were Liberty, Midland, Adrian, Minot. There's no disparity there. I mean, overtime, I think the Adrian Midland game was a little more lopsided than I'd anticipated. Tell me about the level of respect there at the top.
Yeah, I think that we've been coaching against each other, working with each other for so many years now, where the respect on the bench and off the ice has just continued to grow. I mean, it's to the point where we talk to each other on a weekly basis, whether it's with Chris or with Whitey at Midland, we all know that we have great hockey teams, and it's the point where, when we get faced off against each other, you never know which way it's going to go. So again, Chris is a fantastic coach, fantastic person, and his team worked real hard tonight, and they gave us a battle. I mean, and at the end of the day, it took one goal, and that's respectable in my nature. So
I've been here for 8 or 9 days now.
Yeah.
This will be the third time I've used this quote, okay?
Yeah.
So forgive me.
Yeah.
A rising tide lifts all boats. Do you ever take a step back and appreciate how you, Whitey, Chris, I think it's Steven at Adrian, are raising the level of women's hockey in America?
Yeah.
I mean, because you're an ambassador for women's hockey, whether you realize it or not.
No, I think that what these teams that are here and, in our conference too, they're putting in the effort. They're getting the players. We're promoting the ACHA, and obviously we have a good foundation here, and we want to keep growing the game. And I think this game tonight, the other semifinal, everything that's happened at this tournament has shown that the ACHA is continuing to grow on the women's side, men's side as well. But people are looking and seeing that this might be a better option than per se NCAA, and we want to keep growing that. We want to put the best team and product on the ice for ourselves, for the league, and that's all we can ask for.
Last question for you. Tell me about this group of young ladies. I mean, this group of young ladies in kind of ACHA folklore is going to go down in history regardless of what happens tomorrow, okay? Because you have knocked over the king of the hill. But tell me how special this group of ladies is. Tell me how hard they work day in and day out, and how glad you are for their success.
No, we've been on the ice since August, and every day the ladies were determined. We had a bit of a slow start at the beginning of the season, and we came back after Christmas, and we just told ourselves, hey, our goal is to win a national championship. We got to get to work. So every day since Christmas, they put in the work, they bought in, and like I said at the beginning of the interview, they're resilient. They battled, they sacrificed, they did everything they could to win this hockey game tonight.
Well, you know what? I think you're my 185th interview, and you're the first person to use the word resilient, and I think it's very appropriate.
Thank you.
Ryan Miner, head coach, Women's Division I at Minot, dethroning Libery University 2-1 in double overtime. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Rasty.
Congratulations.
Thank you.